Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of Deep Dive Knowledge Talk. Absolutely, I'd be happy to have a conversation with you about the Langchain SQL Agent and its inner workings. To begin, can you explain the overall process the Langchain SQL Agent goes through to answer user queries based on the components discussed in the study?
Certainly. Imagine the Langchain SQL Agent as a detective trying to solve a mystery. When a user asks a question in natural language, the agent first creates a language model to understand the question better. It then analyzes the database schema and example rows, like clues at a crime scene, to generate the appropriate SQL query. Once the SQL query is ready, it's like the detective finding the right suspect. The agent then executes this query on the database to fetch the information needed to solve the mystery, which in this case is the answer to the user's question. So, it's like the agent putting all the puzzle pieces together to provide the user with the final answer they were looking for.
That's a fantastic analogy. It really helps visualize the process the Langchain SQL Agent goes through to respond to user queries. In the study, it mentions the use of LLM Chains, agents, function-aware LLMs, synthetic data, and SQL databases. Could you elaborate on how these key technologies work together within the Langchain SQL Agent to enhance its functionality and efficiency in generating SQL queries and user responses?
In the world of Langchain and the SQL Agent, think of LLM Chains as a collection of different tools or skills, like having a box of crayons, with each color representing a different ability. Agents are like decision makers that look at your input and decide which crayons to use to create a beautiful drawing. Function-aware LLMs are like special crayons that know when to be used and what to draw based on what you need. Synthetic data is like practicing drawing on a magic study that protects your real drawings, so you can learn without making mistakes. Lastly, SQL databases are like a big library where you can find all the information you need for your drawing. When all of these elements come together in the Langchain SQL Agent, it's like having a super artist who can quickly decide which crayons to use, when to use the special ones, practice on magic study, and find the right information in the library to create amazing drawings or SQL queries and user responses for you. Each part plays a crucial role in enhancing the agent's ability to understand user inputs, generate SQL queries, and provide accurate responses efficiently.
I love how you painted a vivid picture of how these key technologies collaborate within the Langchain SQL Agent to optimize its performance in processing user queries. The analogy of using crayons, decision makers, magic study, and a library really brings the intricate workings of the agent to life. Could you delve into how the MRKL-based approach mentioned in the study contributes to the Langchain SQL Agent's capability to query the database schema effectively and generate SQL queries to deliver user responses?
The MRKL-based approach in the Langchain SQL Agent is like a magic wand that helps the agent understand the database schema and user input effectively. Imagine you have a special tool that can look at a puzzle and figure out how all the pieces fit together without you having to tell it step by step. So, when you ask the Langchain SQL Agent a question about the database, it first uses this MRKL-based approach to look at the database schema and example rows, just like looking at the puzzle, to understand how the pieces are structured. Then, based on this understanding, it magically generates the right SQL query, like putting the puzzle pieces together in the right order to fetch the information you're looking for. In simpler terms, the MRKL-based approach acts as a guide for the Langchain SQL Agent, helping it navigate through the database structure and piece together the right SQL query to give you the answer you need.
Your explanation of the MRKL-based approach as a magic wand guiding the Langchain SQL Agent through the database schema is truly captivating. It simplifies the complex process of understanding database structures and generating SQL queries for user responses. Lastly, can you summarize the main significance of the Langchain SQL Agent's components and technologies, such as LLM Chains, Agent Cell, Function-Aware LLMs, synthetic data, SQL databases, and the MRKL-based approach in revolutionizing the way natural language queries are processed and responded to in the realm of SQL databases.
The Langchain's SQL Agent's components and technologies work together like a team of superheroes to revolutionize how we process and respond to natural language queries in SQL databases. LLM Chains act as the framework that powers the agent by chaining different language models together, enabling it to understand and respond to complex queries more effectively. Agents, on the other hand, play the role of decision makers within this framework, determining the best actions to take based on the user's input and the database structure. Function-aware LMS are like the brains of the operation, as they have been fine-tuned to detect when a specific function should be called and provide the necessary inputs. This helps the agent to generate accurate SQL queries that fetch the requested data from the database efficiently. Synthetic data plays a crucial role in ensuring data privacy and security, while still allowing the agent to learn from a diverse set of examples. By using artificial data generated by models like Gretel, the agent can train and improve its query capabilities without compromising sensitive information. SQL databases form the backbone of the whole process, holding the data that the agent needs to query. By tapping into the database schema and example rows, the agent can generate SQL queries that extract the desired information accurately. Lastly, the MRKL-based approach is like the secret sauce that ties everything together. By leveraging this approach, the agent can navigate through the database schema and example rows to craft SQL queries that fetch the required results seamlessly. This approach adds a layer of efficiency and accuracy to the agent's query process, making it more reliable and responsive to natural language queries. Together, these components and technologies create a powerful synergy that transforms how we interact with SQL databases using natural language, making the process more intuitive, efficient, and secure for users.
Your summary beautifully encapsulates how the Langchain SQL Agent's components and technologies work in harmony to revolutionize the processing of natural language queries within SQL databases. The analogy of superheroes teaming up to enhance the user experience and make the interaction more intuitive and efficient is truly inspiring. Thank you for sharing such insightful and imaginative insights into the Langchain SQL Agent's capabilities and significance.
The components and technologies used in the Langchain SQL Agent play a significant role in revolutionizing the way natural language queries are processed and responded to in the realm of SQL databases. The Langchain SQL Agent utilizes LLM Chains, which are frameworks that chain together different language models to power applications. These chains are guided by agents, which make decisions on which tools to use based on user inputs. This adaptive approach allows the agent to determine the best course of action, whether it involves querying a SQL database or utilizing other tools. Function-aware LMS, such as OpenAI's GPT 3.5 Turbo 613 and Google's Palm Text Bison, are also key technologies used in the Langchain SQL Agent. These models are fine-tuned to detect when a function should be called and provide the necessary inputs. This capability enhances the agent's ability to understand and respond to natural language queries effectively. Moreover, the use of synthetic data generated by data-aware generative models, like those offered by Gretel, provides a privacy-friendly way to work with sensitive data in SQL databases. By leveraging these advanced technologies, the Langchain SQL Agent streamlines the process of querying SQL databases using natural language inputs, making it more intuitive and efficient for users.
Your detailed explanation of how the components and technologies in the Langchain SQL Agent contribute to revolutionizing the processing of natural language queries in SQL databases is insightful. The utilization of LLM Chains, agents, function-aware LMS, and synthetic data showcases the sophistication and adaptability of the agent in handling complex user queries and database interactions. It's fascinating to see how these technologies come together to enhance the user experience and streamline the querying process. Thank you for shedding light on these crucial aspects of the Langchain SQL Agent's functionality and impact.